Hola amigos, this is Level 12 and today we're going to be finding out why Blend S doesn't know how to romance. Now, I know this is coming out on Sunday, I'm sorry, but it's gonna also have to be like that next week because I also got stuff to do next week like I had this week and whatever, I don't have to explain myself. Anyways, so for those of you that have seen Blend S, it was the first anime that I watched of 2018. I tried to finish it in 2017, but I had like 6 episodes left and I was like, you know what? I'll just count it. It doesn't matter. Anyways, so I was watching this anime and it's not branded as a romance, but it tried so hard to be a romance, and then it just fell flat on its face because it doesn't know how to romance. So, the main ship is between Mayaka and the manager named Dino. However, his name was hardly ever mentioned, so I flipped from calling him Dino and the manager. But the manager loved Mayaka, and he proclaimed this the very first time they met, or at least near the very first time they met. However, Mayaka, in her cute little pink outfit there, Mayaka is oblivious. And I don't think I could have found a better gif to represent that. Mayaka is so oblivious she doesn't even know what to say when the manager proclaims his love for her. She just kind of stands there and looks like that and gets a little freaked out. Then they call the cops on the manager. It's great. This show's great, I promise. But anyways, the entire anime, there's at least one scene in every episode, except for one, but they didn't really show these two characters that much in that one episode. Anyways, that tries to set these two up in a really romantic setting, and the manager does everything he can to try and woo Mayaka. Mayaka ain't having none of it. Mayaka's just being the oblivious little character that she can be, and it's terrible. It's weird. I don't like it. And it feels like Mayaka is purposely working against the anime. Like, the people came up with the idea for the anime, and they did the scenes and the art, and then Mayaka just came in, said her lines, and everyone just looked at her weirdly and had to redo it, and it was really weird how hard it was pushed for these two to be together. And at some parts you actually think Mayaka is coming around, especially near the end when she's accepting like hugs and handshakes from the manager, and even like they go to a dog park and she jokingly says, "Oh, we look like a married couple, tee," and you're like, "Oh, is that hinting at something? Are you starting to feel the feelings?" And they even go swimsuit shopping, yet she still is so oblivious to how much she likes them. And they even tell her, you know, a guy wouldn't do that unless he really liked you. And then Mayaka's like, "No, we're just friends." And then, either the second to last episode or the last episode, they finally go to a ski resort, because anime needs a hot spring scene. So they go to a ski resort, and the manager finally works up his courage to ask Mayaka, or to like, you know, more professional, to ask Mayaka on a date and if she'd go out with him and "I love you" and all that. So he finally manages to do that, but she falls asleep in his lap. As you can see here, falls asleep in his lap. So he tries again at the restaurant, and neither scenes were super duper serious, like, oh my gosh, serious mood, no music, no comedy effects. It wasn't like that, but it was more serious than the anime had been. And you actually hope that when he tells her, "I love you," she says, "I love you" back. And this happens. You think this is gonna happen? You think this is how that scene ends, and it stays ending like that, and it's great, and all that? Well, you're wrong. This happens. Mayaka says in front of everyone, "I love you all." And, you know, it's heartwarming and all, and it's a decent ending to this show, but it's not the ending you wanted. It's not the ending that the anime seemed to want. It's the ending Mayaka wanted. It's just, the anime tried so hard to set Dino and Mayaka up that it feels like a slap in the face to the viewer that it doesn't happen, or at least it isn't hinted at. And I mean, some animes do this. They kind of hint at a relationship, but it's never canon. This one doesn't even hint that there's a chance it could be canon. It just smolders all over the chance of it happening and says, "No, Mayaka only likes him as a friend. Bump you." And fair play to this anime. It can do what it wants. It accomplished a lot for what it was. But when you try so hard to set two characters up and then nothing happens, you fail. And then this anime tried to do something else. Well, like, oh hey, we're not gonna give you the ship you want. We're gonna give you the ship we want between Akizuki and Kaho. Now, alone, these two characters are great, man. I loved both of them on their own, but when they started being shipped together, I hated both of them. Well, not hated. I hated Kaho a little bit, and then Akizuki. But whatever. By the way, Kaho's the girl, the blonde one, and Akizuki is the one with the green hair, the guy. Anyways, so this anime, I felt this little snowball piling up of these two characters being pushed together in the first episode they tried it. So it started when Kaho was playing a game and Akizuki was like, it's raining. I'll wait for the rain to pass one day after work. So they both just sat under the table and started playing their games. And then the power goes out. And then they're locked inside because the manager locked them inside. By accident, of course. And so they just kind of have this heartfelt conversation over their video games. And then when they realize they're locked in and it's raining and there's no power, Kaho just kind of snuggles up to Akizuki, which is cute. But then the anime just tried to force these two together. Like, they tried to force these two together in an unnatural way. And it kind of worked, but they don't work together. Like, they just don't. And then they continued with this, and it was really weird. I found these two more as a brother-sister couple, and then they started shipping them together. And then Akizuki turns tsundere, and then Kaho turns tsundere. It's terrible. I didn't like it. And they just don't work together. This is why they can't work together. Kaho is a nice, gentle soul. And she's more invested into her video games than anything else. She's more invested into video games than her schoolwork. She can be serious at times, except she's more on the lenient side. And she's a total fangirl over all her games. Akizuki is nice, but he's quiet. He's really more reserved. And while Kaho can be reserved, she's more outgoing and out there. Akizuki is more of like that stereotypical otaku that can hold a job but can't really do much else. And he's just an all-around otaku. He likes manga, he likes anime, he likes video games. And Akizuki can usually be serious 100% of the time. There might be once or twice where he's not. That's only when he's gushing over things he really, really likes. He doesn't gush over every little video game like Kaho seems to do. Akizuki seems to hold special games in his heart. And I mean, one would think these two personalities would work together, but they really don't. They, make a mixed chemistry. I don't know, it's weird. It's like they just cancel each other out, you know? There's no charge, there's no spark, there's no melting into place. They're two little magnets. They don't really fit together, but they don't repel each other either. They're just too alike and too different to work. It's weird. Chemistry is weird. And every time there was a scene with them, it was nice and all, but it was also awkward. I don't know. So, that's Blend S, and it doesn't know how to romance. Now, Blend S, if you're looking for romance, don't go to Blend S, but if you're looking for lighthearted comedy of moe, cute girls doing cute things, go to Blend S. Blend S is perfect for that. I'm not gonna lie, Blend S was really good. It was just these two ships that they tried to create. One fell flat on its face, and one just didn't work because the characters they had built up didn't fit together. I saw them more as a brother and sister, and when they started being shipped, it was weird. I don't know. I thought I would do a Valentine's themed video because, it's the month of that day. So all the videos this month will be Valentine themed because I know I'm not going to be able to catch that date because it's on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, I think. Or a Monday. I think it's a Tuesday. Anyways, so, yeah. But again, I liked Blend S overall. I gave it a 7, which you'll hear more about at the end of the year. Anyways, I gotta go before my timer gets me. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more anime and otaku related content. Ciao, chicos.